Hello everyone, I'm Krishna Harsha. Today I'm going to tell you people my analysis on the share KPIT. This is on the weekly time frame. You can see that the stock has been following this parallel channel since 2022, and it has recently broken down from the channel over here at 1400 at this point on 11th March. Uh, and After that, the stock has been pretty indecisive on the weekly time frame. But right now, after the results on 29th April, the stock seems to start rising back into the channel. And once if it enters this channel, you can expect the stock to again hit the top of the channel, which is around. You can say that it's more than 2,000 rupees for now. So, but before that, it has to break this point, which is around 1551. And after breaking that resistance successfully, we can say that uh, on and it should also give a closing about this particular point on the weekly time frame. Once it gives a proper strong closing about it, then we can for sure say that the stock is ready to move up because then there's also this consolidation phase over here. Then you can also see a double bottom pattern over here, which technically indicates a rise of 233 rupees, around 230 rupees after crossing the 1560 mark or 1550 mark, you can say, which means that it would rise till around here, which is around 1790 or 1800. Would say that. So you can keep this as a basic target if it does break the 1550 mark, that resistance zone. So this is the analysis on weekly time frame, and the most important one is this parallel channel, which it has been following since 2022, which means from the past 2 years the stock has been in this channel, has been following this channel. So this is on the weekly time frame, and even on the weekly time frame, if we look at the simple moving averages, you can say that the 20-day simple moving average, yeah, 20 days simple moving average, which is nothing but the 100 days simple moving average. Yeah, this the 20-week simple moving average is same as the 100 days simple moving average. So you can clearly say that the stock has always been taking support at the 100 days simple moving average, and even right now you can see that this stock has been resisting this point over here. So once the stock gives a closing about this simple moving average, you can say that it would start rising big. All the resistance points are absolutely at the same point. That is between 1490 and 40. You can say that 1430 and 1580 precisely. The whole range is a very big resistance zone. So if it breaks that zone, you can easily see a big rise in the stock price. So if you want to cross check, you can also see that 100 days simple moving average is same as the 20 days weekly simple moving average. Yeah, you can see that both of them are actually coinciding at that point. So that is why the 100 days simple moving averages. You can also check the 40 days weekly simple moving average. It is same as the 200 days simple moving average. can clearly see that the stock took support near the 200 days simple moving average, which is nothing but the 40-week simple moving average. Because if you multiply 40 into 5, it is nothing but 200. The stock clearly took support at the 40 days weekly simple moving average, and always consider the support and resistances to be ranges. You can clearly see that the stock took support at this particular points, but it's always better if you presume the supports and resistance to be ranges. So you can say that this is a very big support zone for the stock, this whole zone. So it won't be going below that. It's never the precise points. So right now this 40 days weekly simple moving averages at 1386. You can also cross check it like this if you want to. It is same as the 200 days simple moving average. Yeah, it's a bit below, but it is very minute. So after this, we'll next go to the smaller time frames. On the daily time frame, if you look at the daily time frame, you can clearly see that there was a ascending triangle pattern over here at this point. You can also see few other things over here. If you properly observe the daily time frame, you can say that this is an ascending wedge pattern. If you know what technical analysis is, you will understand this. Here, there's an ascending wedge pattern if you observe carefully. And yeah, the stock did take support at this particular point again, near the neckline of this ascending wedge pattern, and did take support at these points. You can also extend them. If you extend and check the line, it again did take support at the same points. So you can also see this. On the daily time frame, the patterns are too clear, and this stock follows the technical analysis pretty well. You can also take one more example about how this chart follows everything appropriately. You can see that the anchored VWAP from all-time high. After many days, the stock did give a closing above the anchored VWAP. This is a pretty decent closing above the all-time high anchored VWAP in a long time. So we can expect a big bull run from here actually. But before that, we'll also check where the 50 days simple moving averages. So yeah, the 50 days yeah, it also gave a closing of the 50 days simple moving average. You can see that previously the stock resisted about 50 days simple moving average very badly, and even the all-time high simple moving anchored VWAP. It was a very big resistance zone. And after today's results, the stock gave a decent breakout above this. Hmm. And also, if we check the 20 days simple moving average, where it is right now, the- in the blue color. This light blue color is the 20 days simple moving average, and it broke out pretty well from the 20 days simple moving average too. And if we check 200 days simple moving average, we already checked it, but yeah, once again, it is at 1350, and the 100 days simple moving average. Yeah, stock is still absolutely at the 100 days simple moving average. If you observe carefully, it did break out from the 100 days simple moving average. So we can say that if the stock even rises today, today is Tuesday. If the stocks if the stock survives above the 100 days, 50 days simple moving average, then we can say that we can enter long in the stock. And we should also hope that it breaks this 1550 resistance and enters into this channel again. That would be even more positive for the stock, and we can hold it for a longer time, and if and for a bigger bull run and for a bigger profit. So this is my analysis on the share KPIT. We can also consider the anchored view apps at particular points. We can say that this was an this point is a very important anchored view app over here, and we can clearly see that the anchored view app over here uh, is also at the same point where the 200 is simple moving averages. If I just put the 200 is simple moving average over here, it will absolutely be around that point. Yeah, it is particularly in that range. You can see that this is the range. Always consider support and resistance to be ranges. So it is between 1326 and 1349. There is a very strong support. So that anchor do-up is a very important anchor do-up point, and even this one, 25th September, and that is a very important anchor do-up point. And the most important anchor do-ups are always the on the days of results. So on 30th October 2023, we'll anchor one over there. On 30th October 2023, yeah, we did break out even from that point. You can see that around this point, in this whole range. In this whole range, this anchor do-up supported the stock. And when was the previous result? Okay, there's another result on 25th July 2023. So on 25th July 2023, if we anchor one more over there, yeah, you can clearly see that the stock has taken support at that particular anchor point right now, around 1377, around this region. So that anchor up in this is in this particular region. So even this whole zone is a very big support zone, and even this zone, this point, was a very big support and resistance zone previously, for around 1420. The stock did give a good breakout from this point too. So we can indeed expect a big bull run from here, but we can also wait for the confirmation till it breaks out properly into this channel again, and then we can easily put the targets uh, around 2000, because a minimum rise according to technical analysis when there's a double bottom pattern is the width of the pattern. The width of the pattern over here is indicating around an upside of 236.5 rupees. So that would be an upside of 14.88%, or yeah, around 230 rupees. Around 230 rupees from here would be, this is the minimum target we can keep for the stock as of now. Would be around 1790, around that range. 1790 to 1800 or above. So you can say that the stock would rise a minimum of till this range, around 1780 to 1800 rupees. So that's it. This is my analysis on the share KPIT.